Thank you everyone for joining us here today in Frankfurt or virtually. We're excited to make an announcement about the Kentucky Department of Education's Grow Your Own Educator programs. The Grow Your Own programs aim to recruit and develop teachers who are already in our communities. These are people who are connected to the school or community, but may not have considered teaching as a profession to this point, or they may need additional support to enter the profession. Recruitment of new teachers is vital to addressing the significant teacher shortage and expanding the diversity of the educator workforce in Kentucky. The aim is to boost the Commonwealth's teacher talent pipelines to provide all students with a high-quality education. We here at KDE are thrilled to see the Grow Your Own partnerships flourishing across the Commonwealth. We want to encourage even more of that growth. To do so, with the support of the Governor and Lieutenant Governor, we have devoted $500,000 to school districts to develop programs to help support future teacher recruitment. Today, we'll be granting 10 school districts $50,000 each for that effort. These funds will be used to establish a Grow Your Own pipeline, partnerships within these districts, and the post-secondary institutions. It's important to have a diverse workforce of educators. Research has shown that students benefit from having teachers who look like them. Diversity in the profession, whether that means race, ethnicity, economic background, or disability or gender, helps students give students role models that they can aspire to be like. Grow Your Own programs are found in many states, and we encourage school boards and districts to embrace and support them. As a country, we've seen an increasing percentage of teachers of color over time, but we're not necessarily reaping the benefits of that due to turnover. And that's why we're also focused on retention and ensuring these teachers are supported so that they want to stay in the profession. Recruitment of teachers can begin early, and who is better equipped to begin that process than our very own Kentucky teachers? With us today is Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman, who understands as well as anyone the impact of that this program will have on the recruitment, development, and retention of teachers. The Lieutenant Governor is a former educator. I don't know if you ever get to be a former educator. It's kind of like a basketball coach and an assistant principal and a mom and a tireless advocate for public education. As Lieutenant Governor, she is focused on creating a comprehensive cradle-to-career public education and job training system in Kentucky that will produce the future leaders of the Commonwealth. She's determined to build a better Kentucky for everyone. And she is excited about the possibilities of Grow Your Own programs. With her background in education, she has the insight into many of the challenges we face today in public education and has a strong desire to move education to the next level. No pressure, Lieutenant Governor. As the Secretary of Education and Workforce Development Cabinet and as a mother, she appreciates the impact this program can have on the future of education in the Commonwealth. Please join me in welcoming Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman.
Thank you.
Move out of the way. There you go.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Glass. It really is an honor to be here today and to be part of this exciting program that will advance the education by recruiting and retaining great teachers across the Commonwealth. I'm pleased to recognize the first of our Grow Your Own grant recipients. As a former educator and coach and administrator and mom, I know firsthand the importance of recruiting and retaining good teachers. I saw it when I was in the classroom and when I was an assistant principal. I see the value of having good teachers today as your Lieutenant Governor and as a parent. With the Grow Your Own program, we can cultivate future educators as early as high school. That's exciting because the road to a strong future for Kentucky education requires a new generation of highly skilled and empowered students. I tell students that if they want to change the world, they should become a teacher. The influence that you have on your community and the next generation of leaders is almost unmatched. Unfortunately, data shows that not enough of our brightest young people are looking at education as a future career. Enrollment in post-secondary based teacher preparation programs is way down. By the time they finish high school, many of our students nationwide already have abandoned teaching as a career option. In fact, a 2015 report by ACT showed that only 5% of college-bound 12th graders indicated an interest in education as a career. According to the education consultant and Grow Your Own advocate, Dan Brown, more than 60% of America's teachers work within 20 miles of where they went to high school. He says in every community, most of the future teaching workforce is sitting on the student side of the desks right now, with or without any kind of proactive recruitment efforts. So I echo the words of Commissioner Glass. Recruitment of future teachers can begin in our high schools, and who better to start engaging students and developing their interest in education than our very own educators. Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Coleman, for your support and continued interest in moving education forward. Another person here with us today also understands the impact that teachers make in preparing our young people to be productive citizens and future leaders, and that is Dr. Byron Darnall. After graduating from David Lipscomb University, Darnall, also a Kentucky native, was unsure what his next steps would be. At least that was the case before he had the opportunity to be a long-term substitute teacher at Stewart Middle School in Louisville. And that is where he found his calling in education. Earlier this year, with 20 years of professional experience in education, he joined the Kentucky Department of Education as the Associate Commissioner in the Office of Educator Licensure and Effectiveness, which focuses on teacher recruitment and diversity, accrediting our teacher education programs, certification, and professional development and learning, and the Grow Your Own Career and Technical Teaching Pathways. Today, Dr. Darnall leads KDE's Grow Your Own program efforts. Dr. Darnall.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Commissioner Glass, and it is an honor to be here as I reiterate what Lieutenant Governor Coleman said, as we recognize the first recipients of our Grow Your Own grants. I would venture to say that every one of us in here could probably talk very fondly about an educator that has impacted us, and I think that is what draws us to the importance of this initiative. An objective for me in coming into KDE is to build a better and more talented teacher pipeline, and I believe that this is an opportunity to do just that with the Grow Your Own program. As part of this program, we have the Teaching and Learning Pathway, which is designed to introduce high school students to the field of education and lay a foundation allowing the student transition into post-secondary studies. Educators Rising, a program for high school students that provides these passionate young people with hands-on teaching experience, sustains their interest in the profession, and helps them cultivate the skills they need to be successful educators. Today, we are excited to name 10 school districts who will be the first recipients of the Grow Your Own grants. We are very pleased with the excitement the districts have shown for being a part of this path to recruiting, developing, and retaining the teachers deserved by the students in the Commonwealth. Without further ado, the grant recipients are: hearty congratulations to Barron County High School, Bullitt County, Bullitt Central High School, North Bullitt High School, and Bullitt East High School. Corbin Independent, Corbin High School. Greenup County High School. Hardin County, Central Hardin High School. Jefferson County, Ballard High School, Central High School Magnet Career Center. Butler Traditional High School. Doss High School, Fairdale High School, Jeffersontown High School, Louisville Male High School, Marion C. Moore High School, Pleasure Ridge Park High School, Seneca High School, and Wagner High School. Nelson County High School, and Thomas Nelson High School. Owensboro Independent, Owensboro High School. Spencer County High School. Whitley County High School. Big congratulations to each of these districts and schools. We're fortunate to have with us today one of our grant recipients, the superintendent from the Bullitt County School District, Dr. Jesse Bacon. Dr. Bacon has been the superintendent at Bullitt County since 2018. When he was hired, a board member said the board wanted a candidate with vision. Dr. Bacon grew up in Flemingsburg and came back to serve the community. Before becoming the Bullitt County Superintendent, he was the principal of one of Kentucky's highest performing schools, Simmons Middle School in Fleming County. Before that, he served as a high school associate principal and interim principal in Fleming and Montgomery counties. He also worked in the classroom as a social studies teacher at Fleming County High School, where he also was a coach. The mission statement of the Bullitt County School District is to inspire and equip our students to succeed in life. The Grow Your Own program fits perfectly with that mission, and we are honored to name Bullitt County as one of the grant recipients. I believe my brother-in-law, who is a BC graduate, would be proud of this as well. So please make welcome Bullitt County Superintendent Jesse Bacon.
Well, thank you very much, and let me first say that it is an honor and a privilege to be here and to be recognized today as one of the first ever recipients of the Grow Your Own grant. And if I may, I'd like to introduce a couple of folks that we brought with us, our Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Adrienne Usher, and then also Mr. Leo Cravens, instructor at Bullitt East High School, both of which were instrumental in the application process and allowing us this opportunity. We all in Bullitt County want what's best for our students, and that is what we work for and strive for every single day. This grant will have a tremendous impact on our district by allowing us to put more emphasis on recruiting teachers from some of our best and brightest students right in Bullitt County. From someone who spent 15 years of their career in the county in which they grew up and went to school in, I can speak firsthand at the impact that our educators can have in recruiting some of our best students to join us into the profession. So, Commissioner Glass, Lieutenant Governor Coleman, Associate Commissioner Darnall, thank you very much for recognizing Bullitt County and others and allowing us to be a part of this very exciting step in advancing the teacher recruitment efforts here in Kentucky.
Well, thanks everyone for being here. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Coleman, Associate Commissioner Darnall, Superintendent Bacon, and congratulations to all of our grant recipients. And thanks to all of you for joining us here today and recognizing these 10 school districts, the first 10 recipients of the Grow Your Own program grants. I want to congratulate these recipients, and I look forward to seeing the impact that this will have in your districts. These grants will help us plant seeds that will help grow the education profession. This is an exciting time as we move forward on this new path of teacher recruitment and retention. Finally, I want to send out a big thank you to all of the school personnel across the Commonwealth for all the work that you do every day. This is an extraordinary time. It is appreciated more than you know. Have a great afternoon, everyone, and stay safe and healthy.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do we have any questions? Do you have any questions at all? All right, just making sure. Hold on, let me make sure if we're clear. I'll go ahead and ask if there's any questions from the media. Go ahead and ask in the Q&A. It does not look like we have any. We'll just hand out for 1 minute. If you want to go ahead, there's a certificate right there in there. If you want to go ahead and hand that off. If you want to come on over and you guys want to come over and yeah, with our new logo and everything. Yeah. Get some pictures.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck to you. Thanks.
Yeah, let's get you in a picture. Come on, Byron, slide in. We can all fit.
Try to
Act like
back
you
up
like each other.
there.
I am smiling.
Everybody's smiling.